Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Hi. All right, guys, we have Ayla with us today. Hello, Ayla. I just want to say, like, despite the outcome, that was still a pretty fun series to watch. It was very scrappy, but I'd love to ask you, like, what do you think went wrong and what do you think went right in that best of three?
I mean, first game we did pretty well early. We're getting like every objective. I think we could have once we got in 6 scrubs. We should have been able to use our lead to break turrets. So I think we messed up a bit there, but honestly, it wasn't the end of the world because we're still stacking like every grub. I think we got 2 dragons or something, so we're still in a good spot. And I think there's one time we kind of lacked focus, and then they showed up. I think it was blue buff, our blue buff. Not the best fight. I think we lost it. They, I guess, TP'd in, so that was pretty bad. And then I think after that, we just team fought really poorly.
Mm.
The dragon fight, which is like extremely important to win. So we lost that fight, and then we lost pretty much every fight after, which ideally, if we play better, we shouldn't lose. So I think that was a big problem. And then game two, to be honest, I think we're just out of it. So
Mm.
put up much of a fight.
Honestly, like, FlyQuest has been talking mess, and 100 Thieves has even started to kind of get this reputation of like throwing games after winning hard early. FlyQuest literally just called y'all frauds, which I think is absolutely insane. What do you think is the reasoning that these games are like slipping through your hands? And what do you have to say to FlyQuest after them saying that?
I mean, I think we do throw a lot of games like on stage in scrims. It's not like it's not a false thing. So we do throw games a lot, but I mean, I more or less just ignore FlyQuest. They have ego that it literally disgusts me to even think about them. So I ignore them. We've beaten them before, and we just need to solve our problems, and we'll pretty easily beat them again.
Period. And period, Ayla. I do want to say, like, now focusing on you, I low key think, well, not even low key, think you're a superstar. We've seen you on Nami. Oh my gosh, Ayla, I don't know if you remember your Nami game. You were outstanding. I mean, every bubble was on freaking point. I think in terms of your ability to make way for your team to make plays just off of the amount of the support you're able to provide is honestly unmatched. So I'd love for you to talk to me about your decision making. What is normally like a green light that you're looking for that lets you know that you can engage, like even when you're playing on Nautilus, which helped you get the lead that you got in game one?
Yeah, I mean, I think personally for my style, I like to take more guaranteed plays. So like when you see you have numbers advantage, you have a silent moving or something, like very typical angles. That's the type of things I like to look out for. So I don't know. I just play with my teammates when they move or when we're stronger, and we know we're stronger. I just play around and look for angles, and yeah, it's pretty stock standard, simple stuff.
That's fair. I even want to say, still talking about you, we got a sneak peek into your comms. I think it was in game one or maybe it was in game two, but your comms are so clear and calm. Like during, I think it was during it was top lane fight. You were like, we can still win. We're fine. Like everything was so calm when you spoke. How do you stay calm in these team fights? Like, how do you not get frantic and whatnot?
I mean, it's something I've been working on. I think ever since it was when we went to Brazil,
Mm,
and it was like my first time there, and the crowd was hyping up. I got really like, I mean, I was pretty panicked during
yeah.
like the first few series. So a big focus of mine this split has just been making sure I communicate well, but at the same time calmly. So it's been a big focus of mine. And honestly, I mean, there's a lot of things to do. I mean, when you trust yourself and you have confidence, you don't panic in game, and you see things clearly, and that's how I like to play. So it feels good that you recognize that.
Absolutely. No, like it was so surprising. Like, I know you don't need this information, but when I'm playing League and fights break out like that, like I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm pinging, I'm button mashing, but you seemed like really calm, cool, and collected. So hats off to you for that. And that's definitely something that we can learn from. Back to some of the champions that you've been playing recently in pro play. We've seen you on enchanters like Nami and recently on engaged tanks like Nautilus. Which do you find yourself more comfortable on? Like, which do you like playing more? And additionally, what is a support you want to bring out in pro play but haven't been able to yet?
I personally like enchanters more. I like it when I outrange them,
Period.
and the onus is on me to play well and not give them angle and like outplay them engage or shut down the engage. So I really like that playstyle, but honestly, I play both because sometimes it's just not viable to like play a certain style all the time. So I'll play both melees and ranged. And as for what support I'd want to pull out, I don't know. My answer is always Senna. I think I've played it. Have I played it? I don't think I've played a visibly. Maybe yes, I have, but I mean, I always love playing Senna. So whenever there's angles, I like to play her.
Freaking period, Eyla. Which is what is your favorite Senna skin? It matters.
Senna. I like Hanu.
Okay, that's T with the blue chroma.
Just a base one.
Oh, okay. All right, last question, and I'll let you go. Can you give the support girly pops one tip? Like, what do you think is a major key to success for low elo support players who sometimes feel at a disadvantage or that they can't carry when they're stuck in lane with like a not so great ADC? What do you think is a really good tip for support players?
As a support player, it's important to recognize who's actually good in the game. So if your ADC is better than the ADC, then you should play around them, and you should listen to their pings and more or less spend more time around them, because as a support, you get to choose who you empower in the game. So if you run mid a lot, then you're going to help mid a lot, and your ADC will suffer. So you just need to recognize who's actually good in the game, and then just spend most of your resources there and help them carry.
Beautiful. So beautifully said. That means y'all stop roaming mid for no reason. But thank you so much, Eyla. I really appreciate you. We're rooting for you. Keep making amazing plays. Your gameplay is amazing to watch. And I hope you get that Senna game soon, bestie.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. You have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking this interview, fam.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How freaking cute. How freaking cute. That was amazing. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. And I loved seeing him light up when we said that we noticed his comms were calm, cool, and collected, because he said that that's something he's been working on. Oh my gosh. I love it. He said he is disgusted at FlyQuest. Oh, the tea was hot. The tea was hot. I loved it. I loved it. I feel like these interviews are getting better, y'all. I really do. Each and every interview, I think we're just getting better and better. The tea is getting hotter and hotter. It's just so fantastic. Oh my gosh. Him saying that he loves enchanters, the best. Oh, T, him wanting to play Senna. T was hoping he was going to say Winter Bless Senna. I was. And then I even gave him the blue chroma. I wanted him to hype up the blue chroma, and he was like, no ma'am, base. Oh, okay. Well, you know, at least we got Senna, guys. At least we got Senna. We'll take it. You know? Oh, well, yes, question mark? He said, well, base. Well, actually, you're wrong. Reagan. Base. He better lock in that blue chroma next time he on Senna. Okay, that's all I know. If he would have said Sona, I would have had to ended the call. If I was like, what support do you want to play in pro play? Sona. Have a great day. Have a great day. Beep. That's what he would have heard. He would have. That's exactly the noises he would have heard. Sona, have a great day.
You know, obviously kind of expecting
Thanks for chatting. Goodbye.
But how would you
That was great. That was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
I absolutely, yes, I will change this. Thank you for reminding me. That was,
no level 1?
I love that interview. I think that might actually be one of my favorites. Due to unfortunate circumstances, I'm going to have to end this call. Have a great day.
As we are now back into game number 1,
And that's why you lost. That would be insane. That would be insane. That interview was so good. We're getting better, y'all. We really are getting better at our interviews. This makes me so happy.